Yeah, man, and some boy dead under the treatment. Kick it off a King Kong attack. Yeah, man, big up the whole Obamas and the world. Away them on who on ya. Away them on who on ya. Whoa, DJ Legend Trumbo, ya.
Yo, week 4 is finito. Before we get to talk about these legendary former champions, let's talk about that Monday Night Football game in South Beach, Florida, aka the Miami Dolphins. Man, they are struggling without Tua. Clay head, soft head, Tua. But hey, this ain't about that game last night. We all know, you need a quarterback to be competitive and, respectable in this league. Right now, Miami quarterback situation is in turmoil. So we're not here to talk about the game, actually. But we're here to talk about Miami's future and what Miami should do moving forward, in my opinion. Because since Tua's been injured, on placed in IR with a concussion protocol, that I truly believe that since they didn't make a trade for a quarterback within 2 weeks, means that all right, they're gonna probably stick with Tua, and since they're gonna do that, I personally think that they should tank the season. Right? Not saying that they shouldn't try, be competitive, but tank the proper way. Tanking the proper way, for those who don't know, is you be competitive for about 3.5 quarters or 3 quarters, and then just make sure you don't win the game. Right? Cool. So yeah, I think Miami should tank this season. They have a quarterback that is hasn't started his extension contract yet, so it's a lot of money and a lot of years just to be going to waste. So I personally think they should tank the season, get a high draft pick, hopefully top 5, preferably, and draft an offensive lineman. And if they could get in the first round later on to draft another one, that'd be perfect. I truly believe they only need about 2 legit offensive linemen to add to their current line, and they should be in business moving forward. Not this year, obviously, not next year, but in 2026. All right. Also, in that same process, they need to get a backup quarterback that is serviceable, that understands their system. So in case Tua, knock on wood, has another freak accident, that the drop off wouldn't be from being competitive to now you're trash. So if they could draft a quarterback as well, second or third round quarterback, however, they do what they gotta do. But I truly believe their main need is an offensive lineman, because it doesn't matter how great your quarterback is, if you can't protect him, he will not be great. So yeah, that's how I feel about Miami Dolphins right now. The defense is going to be the defense. They already have the wide receivers, they have the running back. So right now it's just protection, offensive lineman, protection, and draft a young or pick up a young quarterback who is serviceable and who could give to a competition as well in training camp and in practice. So that way, in case, like I said, knock on wood for Miami, but it's football, it can happen, and clearly it's happening to a lot. So it's a very scary situation for Tua right now in the Miami Dolphins. So I think that's their best plan of action moving forward if they want to continue to be relevant and competitive throughout this decade of the 2020s.